a combative and wholehearted cricketer. Michael Slater has played many vital innings for Australia as an opening batsman, with his adventurous brand of strokeplay. In 93-94, the South Africa team was returning from the sporting wilderness and playing Australia at the SCG. In a cracking test match, South Africa beat Australia by a narrow margin of 5 runs and took the lead 1-0 in the three-match series. In this famous test match, Michael Slater scored a brilliant 92 of 262 balls, including 5 fours. Allan Donald finally bowled him just short of his third test century. Throughout his career, Slater was susceptible to the nervous 90s. Of the 23 times he reached a score of 90 in a test inning, he was dismissed 9 times before reaching 100. Let's watch the Slater innings.
And Jeffrey Lawson.
Beautiful shot. Some width from Matthews, and Slater a fine cutter.
And as they say, you can't set fields to bad bowling. It's a long hop outside off stump. Well, Michael Slater doesn't miss.
It's a good positive start by Michael Slater this morning. He was a little bit scratchy last night.
That's a pretty useful delivery from Craig Matthews.
Oh, how did that miss? Dear, oh dear. I'm not sure that was pad or bat. Must have missed the off stump or the stumps by a coat of varnish.
Craig Matthews had bowled a bouncing leg cutter earlier on in the over that Michael Slater played and missed at. And that's gone over the top of off by the looks of it. Dave Richardson gets a late look at it because the batsman's in the way. It's over the top of middle and it swings as it goes past the stump.
First over. That's a full toss. Smashed through the offside field. A loose delivery. Slater loves him there. And so 4 runs. That makes Slater. He really needs a man there to save that easy single. Yes, Kepler is the most obvious choice from silly mid-off across to position of leg slip. Leg slip might take the catch, and he can also...
It's a good shot through the offside.
Into the gap, good shot, beautifully played, lovely timing. That'll bring up his 50, it won't quite reach the boundary. But Michael Slater really has used his feet well. He's worked hard for this 50, and he'll be looking now at continuing. This has been a very valuable innings for Australia.
Yes, the second 50 of the match so far. He's worked hard. He's got 1 or 2 glorious shots. He's been covered by Pat Simcox in the last hour, but he's fighting it out.
It's whacked away square. That'll go for 4. Slightly over pitched there. Perhaps an attempt at the Yorker. And Slater really whipping it away off the meat of the bat.
Yes, and you just feel the pressure easing here for Border and Michael Slater. Matthews straying onto middle leg. Superb shot.
Firmly hit, considering there was a lot of pad in the shot. And that brings up the 100 for Australia.
Craig Matthews doesn't think it was all that good a shot. He can't believe it either, that it's raced down to the backward square leg boundary.
You can never be quite sure when the bowler's screaming out, catch it, particularly judging by Pat Simcox's earlier effort against Mark Waugh.
There was another spinner creating some chances. This will be a totally different look to the attack.
It was Simcox who took a very good catch in the World Series competition to get rid of Slater, a caught and bowled from a ball that Slater really thumped back at him.
3 for 112 and bad news, one feels, for South Africa. Allan Donald leading the field. Slater on 63. Close, just outside the line. He jumped out of the road there, Slater. His angle was very wide, De Villiers, but that was very close. Did it strike him in line, or was it going down the leg side? Let's have another look at that.
It's just he's battling to get an LBW, bowling from, well, within 3 or...
Oh, that's well played into the gap on the offside. That's the 50 partnership. It's running down towards the fence. Will it get there? It'll just make it. So, breaking the shackles there. Slater getting stuck into that one. Smash it into the gap on the offside. Definitely a hot shot.
You could just see a little tone come over the game now. That'll really boost his confidence.
Third man, and he'll be looking for 2. Very aggressive runner, Michael Slater. And that one straight down the ground. It's running away down towards long on. Once again off the meat of the bat. This time not quite getting to the fence. So 3 more to Slater. And it looks as if Donald slipped on back onto the ground.
Cricket ground, it's going to be Pat Simcox who's bowling a marathon spell here. It's well played, cutting it up probably off middle and leg stump. Gave himself some room.
Oh, and that one does bounce. Every now and again we see one that bounces down that end. There are obviously a few little marks down there. We'll try and pick him up in the morning for you with a pitch report. Slater on strike. And again, short, that's in the air. This will be out. No, it won't. Just out of the reach of the fieldsman there. And Donald's hands go in there. That looked as if it was going to go straight up. And Slater pretty angry with himself. Trying to go for that one there. He's really try to whack it away over mid-wicket. Here it is.
At the other end, Michael Slater's on 86. If he makes 100, it'll be a very good one. It's well driven and well fielded. Border luckily with the foot behind the line there. Allan Donald got some hand on that delivery and smashed into the stumps. Slater on 92. There's one up in the air and it falls safely short. No bat pad, and that's the penalty you pay. He got 2 men in the deep. Couple of Vessels folds his hands, but it's his fault. Slater was caught at short leg in Melbourne off this bowler. Interesting over. 3 for 179. Got him, knocked him over. That's what they needed. Clean bowl for 92, Slater. First time he's really pitched up Donald, and he went right through, made an inside edge, and all of a sudden this game just swinging back into an even-Steven situation.
Nervous 90s, aren't they a nasty area? Michael Slater going for a more controlled drive than he did previously. Inside edge onto the pad, through the stumps. And there is one very, very happy man. Allan Donald hasn't bowled with a lot of luck. He's had his bit of luck in this situation. Dismissal of Michael Slater for 92. Very disappointed with that. Australia 5 for 179.
Michael Slater played 74 Test matches and 42 one-day international for Australia. He was part of the Australian squad which finished as runner-up at the 1996 Cricket World Cup. A specialist right-handed batter as well as a very occasional right-arm medium-pace bowler. Michael Slater represented the New South Wales in Australian domestic cricket and played English county cricket with Derbyshire. In this test match, Finey de Villiers was declared player of the match for his brilliant bowling of 4 for 80 and 6 for 43. His performance was against a strong team away from home and while defending a very low target. The match umpires were Bill Shaheen and Steve Randall, as TV umpires were Ian Thomas and match referee Jackie Hendrick. This was test match number 1243. If you like this video, please comment, share and subscribe. Thank you very much.